Hello everybody, welcome back to Rainbow Six Siege Extraction. This is the Rainbow Six Quarantine, Rainbow Six Outbreak, Rainbow Six, what was it? What was that? It was based, it's a offshoot of a mode that happened a very long time ago in Rainbow Six Siege. People liked it. It was a PvE thing, which seems to be the latest thing with Back for Blood, Anacruza, Rainbow Six Siege, Alien Fireteam. Sadly, those games are not that great. Though I haven't played Alien Fireteam, they all have problems. And I don't think... The Anacruza, which is in early access, I feel like it has potential to be good, but it isn't good. Back for Blood is cool, but it's too hard. It really is too hard sometimes. And that's like, these games kind of came out of kind of Left 4 Dead a decade ago, and they were really fun and easy to pick up, and it was very primitive, and it didn't require much. Until this day, it's still a very good game. This has way too many systems. The thing that it has going for itself is that it's actually kind of very short compared to other ones. Like Anacruza, a level can take, one play, you go from like one episode, which you start at the start of the episode, to the end, is about 2 hours. With this, you're in and out 15 minutes, which is really great. So, it is also 3 people, too. 3 people. I know that fourth friend, that third friend, get him out of there. He's not with you anymore. So you do this 3 versus PvE, very similar to that event in Rainbow Six Siege. And they present you with kind of 4 levels, and then each level has its own stages too, which is actually kind of cool. And these stages are actually not that big, so you can go in and out of here 20 minutes, no problem. You can actually... The way they actually have it set up is actually really interesting too. So, hey, you can go in there, do an objective, and then actually just finish the level too, which is actually really interesting. But then that's kind of where the only interesting thing kind of happens, is that's it. Like, that's the most interesting things. Not the fact that... So, like Rainbow Six Siege, you have to select an operator. But if your operator has its own kind of internal health too. So, hey, you go to a mission, you with Ella, you come out, she's not going to be at 100%. So you want to use another kind of operator. But the thing is, each operator has their own levels. And that with the levels, have more gizmos and gadgets they can do, like more attachments or different weapons they can use. And then at level 5, they get another secondary perk. I do find it weird that some of these operators are kind of pointless. Like this, the throw sticky proxy mines, stunning enemies caught in the blast. Like, this might be good for, like, objectives where you have to defend, but it's outside it's not. But Pulse's cardiac sensor, which detects VIPs, MIAs, nests, and, kind of living things, that's great. And then also on the other side, IQ, which detects kind of electronical stuff, that's also extremely helpful. But Vigils disrupts enemies, making him undetectable for a short time. I don't know. It's weird. The thing to this game also, it's very stealth-based, too. It's weird. It's just weird. I think they try to bring too much of the Rainbow Six Siege into this, and which is ironic, because Rainbow Six Siege is not stealth anymore. It's like guns blazing now. It's weird. I haven't played it in like a while, but from everything I see, it's like just fucking running gun now. It's been influenced by Call of Duty. But there are like 2 types of ways to play. So you pick you first start off in New York City. You can quick play. That just throws you and your party in there. Or you can just do, hey, you could solo or do a squad of 2 or 3, and it kind of adjusts for that. This has actually been very interesting, trying to understand your operator, understanding the map, understanding what the objectives are, because sometimes, those people you play with have no idea what you're doing. And some things, it's weird. But then you also see this right here. So if your operator dies, dies, not get excavated, dies, you can't use this guy until you recover him. So let's do that. We're just gonna do a solo. And we're just going to put it on moderate. So there also is different levels. 8, the operator needs to be 8, 6, 3. 3 was actually really easy. I was using Doc, and it was actually really freaking easy. and then I got to the last objective, like literally the last thing to do, and I just got swarmed. Like I attacked the elite, and he just nailed me to the cross, and I just died instantly, revived, died instantly. And then when I tried to escape, because the excavation was literally the next room over, he just like followed me and just killed me over and over again. And so I just completely lost the thing. It was just like such a pain in the ass. So we're just gonna do moderate. The difficulty of this game is weird. So like with the Anacruza and Left 4 Dead and Back 4 Blood, there's supposedly, I think, an AI director. I don't know about Back 4 Blood. The people that did Black 4 Blood are the same people that did Left 4 Dead. I think it's Turtle Rock. So they have some pedigree. So right here we have our missions. We've got to rescue the operator, capture a series of areas, and take down the target. Then off to our right is our studies. These are kind of your progressions throughout the story. Completed objective, earn 11,000 experience, safely extract from the second subzone or later. That's how you finish the level. That's where you get your percentage base. So let's go with... There's also, like, speed and armor tied to this. I don't know how much of that stuff really means anything. Some of these operators start off with a shotgun, like Sledge and Pulse. But it's weird, because they want you to be stealth, but then they also start you with a shotgun. You can also just take off the silencer, too. Maybe in late game that comes into a play, but early on, it's just, like, it's weird. A lot of the footage they've had of this game. Let's go with Pulse, since Pulse is pretty easy. So yeah, you can get the UMP and a 5.56 kind of AR too, and you know, of course, defaulted with silencer. But like, it's just, I don't. They're trying to do stealth. There's also some like gadgets you can have here. So let's do body armor, and then let's do a impact grenade there too. Yeah. But yeah, it's 3 people. It's not 4. It's very weird. This is on the Xbox One X. It's high resolution, low frame rate, while the Xbox Series S, which I've been playing it, I pretty much uninstalled it after the last event, is lower resolution, higher frame rate. But yeah, so this is where we are. This is where you land. You got 15 minutes to do one objective. So we gotta locate the operator dock. So what we could do is we could just do this and see all this stuff. So, but like a lot of the people just have you crouch and stuff. So you can go up here and press the button to take them down, and you get bonus points for being stealth and taken down.
HB7 scanning.
Oh, there he is. That's the operator. And so you hear footsteps of other people. And then this gray goo is all over the place, which slows you down.
Pull MIA out. Keep an eye on that arc tree. It'll try to impede the rescue.
So this is how you rescue your operator. Some missions don't have it like this. So I can also just use a gun here. But yeah, if you're familiar with Rainbow Six Siege's kind of, hey, 60 FPS, this is no bueno. So we're just gonna pull him here.
Fire at the anchor points.
So we're gonna have to do this. And then let's get the...
The arc tree is trying to reabsorb our casualty. Pull him out of there.
Okay, it needs to open up.
I'm dry.
Okay, did it open up? Come on. There we go. And then we... Oh, hello.
Losing our MIA to the parasite.
Stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of those big guys in there. It's just really pain in the ass. One time I literally started the mission and, like, I was already dead within the first corner because they just spawned so many of those things.
It's working. Arc tree is easing up.
And then...
Casualty will only be safe once they're in the extraction pod.
But yeah, like, I took a shit ton of damage from that. There is a little bit of auto-aim in here, which is, like, it's fine. So, we go to the extraction.
Bring our operator to the...
And this is how you die, too. If you die in here and you get, like, calcified in this, you gotta be thrown in here. And then you can just evacuate right here. You press this button right here, and you can evacuate. And that will send you back and send everybody else in this area out. If you're not in this area, when it goes off, you're dead. But also, if you're in a, like, with a quick play and with other friends, you can just leave this here. This is perfectly fine right here. Our next step is to go to the airlock. And that's this game, is you do the mission, if you die, you die. You know, here's some, yeah. There's some, like, there's tech stuff. I still don't, it doesn't really explain what that stuff is. I think some of that stuff is your gadgets. Other stuff is, like, health. Most of it's ammo. Okay. So when they do that shivering thing, it kind of alerts people nearby. Again, some of these missions require you to be stealth in a way, which is kind of dumb. Like, it just, you compare that to other kind of, like, Left 4 Dead clones, PvE games. You want to go there in and out. You don't want to spend too much time. Again, some of these abilities, like Doc or you know, Vigil, Finka, their abilities have charges, while something like, you know, Sledge or Pulse, they're unlimited charges. So sometimes you don't need to have these, you know, your things refilled, your ability. And of course, ammo has a certain amount of charges and all that stuff. So once we're done here, we click this. Everybody has to click this. Or if one person clicks, it takes a little bit longer. And then we're now given another 15 minutes. And it's just, it's like, yeah, this is fine. Like, this is a fine game. I feel like it's just, I feel like the difficulty can get a little bit pain in the ass.
Move to catalyst emitter. Visible anomalies are here and they can help us understand other phenomena.
There's not really much of a story. Like, there's a bunch of cinematics, but it's not really explaining what's going on, which is like, hey, perfectly fine, because these are what these types of games are. They're just like, yo, you don't care about the story. And there's also some of these things around here, kind of, you know, explaining kind of the backstory around this. So let's see. We'll start this up.
Head to the first scan area.
Scanning. Initiating data transfer.
Hostiles on approach.
And so this is another objective where you have to defend this. You know, there's a lot of it's really be stealth, kill these people, or defend an area.
Move to the next scanning zone.
Throwing impact.
I've never seen these guys before. Go, hello. The melee's kind of shitty.
I'm reloading.
Let's get this.
Impact grenade out.
There we go. So those guys have a weak spot. It's under their belly. Okay, where's... Oh, wow.
Reloading.
No. I have 1 health. I could finish this mission, which I'm not going to do. I could just run
Hostiles inbound.
to the escort, because I have 1 mission. If I die, I'm done. We can just go here. And then we can just excavate. We can just leave here, press this, and then we're done. That's it. That's it. We're done with this. As long as we, yeah.
Could have gone a whole other way.
And we're done.
We'll deal with it
That's Rainbow Six Siege Extraction. Like, that's kind of it. It's, depending on how far you want to go, you could replay it, do it again. There's not much variety between the things. Of course, you get bonus for extracting, so we'll just go to return to the main menu. Like, there's no... When you go... even if with Kickplay, you go in there, you complete a mission, it is replay. You can't play another mission. I just want to, like, play a bunch, and I don't want to replay the thing. So, we got some extra stuff. Let's skip that. And then we go to operators. So, we have Doc back, but he's at 64%. And then also, if I reload, let's do this again. Let's try, let's go library. No, the library. Liberty City. Liberty Island. Oh my god. I'm so good at this. But yeah, it's you got to do these studies too to progress the story. So these, you have to do these to progress. So I have to complete 2 more objectives and earn, you know, that much more experience. And it's like, it's interesting. Like I feel like this is not a bad game. Like I feel like there is some cool stuff. So let's pop up balls. Can I click him? Oh no, I can't actually click him. Okay, that's how that works. But like, yeah, he's at 1% health. I can't do anything. But if I go with Doc, let's load with Doc.
So be it.
Let me see. Listen, I'm playing this on Game Pass, so it's you know, it's free. So again, yeah, I'm at 60 health right now, and that's just like, that's not fun. That's not fun. Like this is not fun.
All I know is that your target is nearby.
But yeah, it's let's locate and take down the target. That's kind of it. And then it's just, this game is fine for a price, and that price is not $60. That I feel like this game is perfectly serviceable. It's a fine. It does some cool things. It's really easy to get in and out. You could do it solo. You could do it with 2 other friends, and there's no real kind of. It's not hard. Like, you can make it hard if you want, but you can also make it easier than you want. And I think that's what's cool about this game. Like, hey, I couldn't find this mission. We're having a hard time. We could just go to the next one. Like, we could just do that. Like, we could just do that. And we just close this. And then we finish that. We fail that mission. I can get some health here. And then, yeah, we just load into the next area. And it's going to say, hey, you just failed that mission, but that's okay. Some instances where you will enter an area where there's just no kind of, no objective. And that's like a 4th kind of airlock you encounter.
We got an SOS from this subzone.
So we need to extract the asset. So we're just going to extract this, recover the asset and extract them. That's all we're going to do. Of course, there's a pinging system here too.
Engage my target.
And some of the challenges you need to do are tied to that stuff.
I'm reloading.
Get the VIP to extraction.
And you get shit like this. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, sometimes it's just a little bit harder. No, let's just finish it. Like, we failed the first, we didn't do the first mission, and we failed the second mission. It's like, let's get out of here. Like, I think that's really cool that you could do that. You know? Like, something like the Anacruza, like, it's like, you know, a lot of these games, you have to, you know, play with somebody. And it's really nice that you can just play this by yourself. So we're just going to go like that. And we're done. Like, I think that's really cool. I think that's, you know, interesting. Let's see. Wow, this is on Stadia too? Jesus. Okay, I'm looking at the Subi stuff. So it's, oh, it's only like, oh, it's only $40? And a buddy pass. What the hell's a buddy pass? Oh, okay. So the game is like $40. I feel like that might be a little bit too high. I think like $30 would be pretty good. Because it's, you know, there's not much there. it's a fun game to be like, hey, yeah, this is fun. You know, we could do this and have a little bit of fun with that and all that, and you know, it's easy to get in, easy to get out, and there's a lot of like, if you're into progression, yeah, there's tons of progression. Like there's operators that need to be leveled, you know, and weapons attachments, and then there's a whole tech tree here for unlocking new stuff like, hey, revive kit, claymores, and some of this stuff I don't even know if anything actually does anything. But yeah, this is Rainbow Six Extraction. It's not bad. If you have Game Pass Ultimate, Game Pass on Xbox, check it out. It's free. And Game Pass, or free with quotes, and Game Pass on PC, you actually have to connect your Ubisoft Connect, which is now their new thing, to kind of Game Pass, and it works kind of very similar to EA. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Of course, they got microtransactions up to wazoo. You could buy the digital deluxe edition or the extraction edition and all that stuff. Some of this stuff looks cool. Like, some of it cool. There is no way to make in-game currency, but it's fine. It's serviceable in a world where there's like 4 other of these games that come out in the past year. Like, they're all fine. It really relies on you having friends to play, and I feel like this is going to be the best one to play with friends because you can get in and out super easy. Something like Back for Blood just takes way too long to get in and way too long to get out, and there's just so much, like, the weapon attachments and which one gun, there's so many guns to figure out. But if you're a fan of Rainbow Six Siege, definitely check this out. If you're a fan of the Left 4 Dead kind of aspect of games, definitely check this out. If you're a fan of neither, you don't, I mean, I guess you don't even have to be a fan of Rainbow Six Siege because it's only drawing, like, parallels to it with kind of the operators, but it plays completely different, and all that stuff. It's fun. I've had fun with this instances, but then I've had more not so fun, but I'm also playing this by myself. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.